So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite natural sun protection tips. I noticed that when I started to eat really healthy, my sun tolerance level actually increased, and I'm now able to spend a lot more time out in the sun without getting burned. So that is pretty cool for me because I have really fair skin, and when I was younger, if I went outside, I would always burn. But now I find I just get a really beautiful tan instead of burning, and I love it. So I do believe that diet can play a huge role in protecting you from the sun. And today I am going to be showing you some things you can do internally to protect yourself as well as externally to protect yourself. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy the video. There are a lot of amazing oils out there that can act as natural sunscreens, but my favorite would definitely have to be unrefined coconut oil. This stuff works so well to protect you from the sun, and it leaves you with the most amazing tan you have ever seen. And some other oils you can try for natural sun protection are olive oil, hemp oil, sesame seed oil, avocado oil. There's quite a few of them out there actually. Many of the conventional sunscreens out there can contain potentially harmful chemicals. They block our body from absorbing the vitamin D, and I just completely stay away from them, and instead I look for something a little bit more natural. So if you are looking for a good natural sunscreen, I recommend you look for something that's non-nanoized zinc oxide based. And the reason you want it to be non-nano is so it doesn't absorb into the skin and enter the bloodstream. Instead, it's just going to sit on top of your skin and act like a barrier from the sun. So one of the best natural sunscreen brands I've found is this Badger brand, and it's just made with the non-nanoized zinc oxide. It also has extra virgin olive oil, beeswax, jojoba oil, cacao butter, shea butter, natural vitamin E, and sea buckthorn extract. I really like the sunscreen. I like the ingredients. It works really well at protecting you from the sun. One thing that I don't really care for is that because it's zinc oxide based, sometimes it gives you a little bit of a white cast on your skin, but honestly, it's not too bad, and I rather have the peace of mind knowing that I'm using a healthy sunscreen than to use a chemical-based one. And of course, one of the best natural sunscreen is just to simply cover up. So I always wear my hat whenever I'm going outside, and if I'm going to the beach, I love to bring a scarf like this, which can double as a beach blanket. But if your shoulders get too hot and they feel like they're starting to burn, you just go like this, drape it over your shoulders, and you're all protected. There's so many amazing, healthy, delicious foods out there that can actually offer you a certain amount of sun protection if you eat them on a regular basis. So I'm just going to go through and show you some of my favorite sun protecting foods, and I'm first going to start off with antioxidant rich foods, and I'm going to be talking about one antioxidant in particular, and that's lycopene. Watermelon is one of the richest sources of lycopene, and it's definitely one of my favorite foods to eat on a hot summer's day. I think it's really cool how our bodies often crave the foods that it needs. So when we're out in the hot sun and our skin's needing a little bit of extra protection, we crave some nice, cold, fresh watermelon, and that watermelon contains lycopene, and that lycopene is going to protect us from the sun. So I just think that's really cool. My favorite way to eat a watermelon is to just simply cut it in half and eat it with a spoon. Another one of my favorite lycopene-rich foods is tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I especially love heirloom tomatoes because I think that they're so beautiful, and I actually like picking out the weirdest looking ones because I think that they're extra special. So my favorite way to eat tomatoes is to just slice them up and then drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of sea salt, and some fresh cracked black pepper, and maybe even top it off with some basil leaves. And you want to make sure that you're eating your tomatoes with some olive oil, because the fat in the olive oil is actually going to help your body absorb the lycopene. Broccoli is another great food for protecting your skin from the sun. It actually contains a chemical substance called sulforaphane, and sulforaphane is just really good at protecting your skin, repairing sun damage, and keeping your skin healthy in general. So eat all the broccoli sprouts, and broccolini that you can. My favorite way to eat broccoli is just to chop it up, put it in the steamer for about 5 minutes, and then drizzle it with some olive oil, some lemon juice, maybe some raw garlic, a little bit of sea salt, black pepper, and top it off with some hemp seeds. And yeah, that's a really, really good meal. And you can also get broccoli extract and apply that topically to your skin. And the broccoli extract will actually penetrate into the cells of the skin and keep protecting you from the sun for up to 3 days with just one application. I haven't had the chance to try broccoli extract yet, just because I have to order it offline, and yeah, but I will try it one day, and I have heard some really great reviews about it, other than it's kind of stinky. Green tea is another great one for protecting your skin from the sun. My favorite way to drink green tea in the summer is to just simply make iced tea out of it. So what I do is just brew a couple bags of organic green tea and then add in a little bit of a healthy sweetener, so maybe some raw honey or some stevia leaf, and then let that cool in the fridge. I might even add in a bit of fresh mint leaves or something to infuse it, some other type of herbs. And then after it's done and all cooled down, I just put it in my glass and add a bit of frozen fruit in there to kind of act as ice cubes, and it's just a really refreshing summer drink. Omega-3 fatty acids are really great for skin health in general, but they also protect you from the sun. So make sure that you're getting enough omega-3s in your diet, and the best sources for omega-3 fatty acids are flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, sea buckthorn seed oil, fish oil, and yeah. And another thing we want to think about is the foods that we shouldn't be eating. So a sunburn is essentially inflammation of the skin. And if we're eating a diet high in inflammatory foods, things like refined sugars and processed foods, we're actually going to make our bodies more prone to inflammation and more prone to burning. So instead, we just want to cut those foods out and replace them with some delicious anti-inflammatory foods. The beautiful sun lets our body produce vitamin D, and vitamin D actually protects us from the sun. Vitamin D is a very, very important nutrient, and unfortunately, a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D. And the best way to increase our vitamin D is to just simply go outside and enjoy the sun. So I recommend you just do it really gradually. Start off with 15 to 20 minutes and then 20 to 30 minutes, and just build up your vitamin D levels to adequate levels, and hopefully you will burn a little bit less. And a very important vitamin D absorption tip is to actually not wash up right away after you've been out in the sun. It actually takes several hours, I think even up to 48 hours, for your skin to fully absorb the vitamin D. So you want to try and go as long as you can without washing up. And if you do have to take a shower really badly, I recommend you just wash your underarm area or your groin area, because those are the most necessary parts. So those are my natural sun protection tips. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you guys have any other natural sun protection tips, comment down below so everybody can see. And remember to give this video a little thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. I am going to be doing a video on natural sunburn remedies, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing, amazing summer and enjoying the sun. So I'll see you next time. Bye!